I'm for one up in the series.
I agree, it's been unfair.
So we've taken this week as an opportunity for me to become quizmaster, and Mark is going to take on Mia, who claims to be better than me at this. Anyway,
we'll see that face off soon.
So if Mia is to beat Mark, then there is only one true winner. I would like to first off introduce everybody who's going to be joining us. What's your name and what's your favourite subcategory?
Hi George. My favourites are Ellie Kennedy, and my favourite subcategory. Oh, that is tricky.
It's all right, we've got an hour. Don't worry about it.
I'm literally going through the category tree in my head.
Come on, Paul wants to know what your favourite category is.
I'm going to say moisturiser.
Moisturiser?
Wow, yeah.
Specific.
Wow.
That is my subcategory.
What's your name and what's your favourite subcategory?
My name is Mia, and my favourite subcategory is. Can I do root category? Probably grocery.
Grocery.
Yeah,
nice. Shit pants. What's your name? What's your favourite subcategory?
My name is Hannah, and my favourite subcategory, well, it's not a subcategory, fashion.
Fashion?
Yeah.
That because you're so fashionable. Nice. Nice. I thought you were both going to wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
There we go. What's your name and what's a fun fact about you?
My name is Mark, and a fun fact about me is I went to secondary school with Mia.
Oh, nice.
My
That is your claim to
competitor, that is where I peaked.
So we'll leave that one there. So the name of the game is Rocket Wars, and this is 3 minutes of research told us the only and therefore the number one Amazon quiz on the internet. Now, Reese is going to be in charge of answers, keeping the score, and also in charge of the rules. Now, if I see anybody, or Reese sees anybody looking at my screen, it is automatic point deduction, and Reese has been briefed to take no prisoners. And Jess is going to be doing the shout outs to everybody who's joining and also asking the questions that you guys want to know the answers to. And my team of esteemed colleagues will aim to answer them. I'm Matthew Peck, we're Market Rocket, and this is Rocket Wars. Now, I'm going to change the rules up a little bit, and I'm going to give you each one section to claim double points on. Now, the 4 categories are account management, advertising, SEO, graphic design. Now you can pick.
Fiona says hi.
Hi, Fiona.
Can I claim account management?
No, it's got to be a team decision.
No,
it has to be for both of us.
Yeah, it's a team one.
Damn.
I'll
back you.
No, I'll back you. Let's do ads.
Ads?
Yeah, I'll lose or win on my own.
Okay.
We're taking SEO.
You're taking SEO. Okay.
Taking over SEO.
Fine. So if there is any dispute over the answers, then I will be putting people into hazmat, and hazmat is the deduction of 2 points. Okay? Everybody understand the rules?
Yeah.
It's no disputing.
No disputing. Although we will retain the other rule, which is that you can ask the team to prove it with a real-world example. If you want to try and take the point. Real-world example. If you want to take the point off them. Okay.
Too many rules.
Fine.
Yeah.
Reese?
Also, the most confusing quiz on Amazon.
Oh, no.
That would be
No.
great.
Denied. Right. So we start with PPC advertising.
Oh.
Question number 1. How does adjusting bids affect the performance of your PPC campaigns? Mark.
When you increase the bids, you get more impressions, you appear more on.
I'll give the point. This is your bonus round. Question number 2. You need to be quicker on the buzzer. What are the implications of using broad versus exact match? Mark again.
Broad match allows Amazon to control where your product's going to be positioned versus exact match, where you'll only appear for that exact phrase or exact term, search term.
I will give it you. Close enough.
Yeah.
For a bonus point, for 1 point, you can tell me the exact answer.
It's more relevant if it's exact because it's like what?
It is more likely to be relevant.
Bonus point.
Bonus point. How can you use Amazon search term report to improve your advertising performance?
I didn't think.
Hi, whoever that was.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, but surely that's the real.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, fair enough.
Penalty.
How can you use Amazon search term report to refine your Amazon strategy?
You're asking that, so I get it. But still.
No, they get it.
Search term report. You can implement the search terms that are included in the search term report into your manual campaigns.
But why would you include
That's
them?
the second
No, why
question.
would you include them? You've just said you would include the keywords, but why would you include the keywords if they
Because
were?
they've made orders or they've,
Yeah, they performed.
performed.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I know. No, you didn't.
So we get that point,
So-
yeah?
What
The
strategies?
deducted one as well, surely.
No.
No.
Shut up, Mark.
Do you want to go into hazmat?
How am I the one who has my hair?
This is big because this is your double point round. What strategies can be employed to improve the conversion rate of your ads? Mark.
Increase placement modifiers. So top of search, if you know you convert better at top of search, it would do.
Give me your answer and I'll decide whose was
You want
better.
to improve the retail readiness of the listing, so images, reviews, etc. That's going to increase conversions for your advertising.
You can both have 1 point.
That is
I think you're
absolutely
both right. You're both right. How does it wasn't the strongest answer?
I didn't really remember that question 100%.
See?
How does seasonality impact your PPC advertising on Amazon?
Me, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to implement seasonal keywords into your manual campaign. So, for example, if it's Christmas related, it might be like Christmas presents, stocking fillers, etc.
Mother's Day.
I will accept it. There is one answer I rank better. That gets 1 point. You can have 1
Can you
point.
repeat the question?
How does seasonality impact your PPC advertising on Amazon?
It can change the amount of budget you need to perform.
Correct.
Yeah.
Point.
Okay.
Give me 3 key metrics you would monitor when analysing the performance of your Amazon.
ROAS, ACOS,
Click.
click-through rate.
Yeah, they
Well, we
didn't
don't have to do that this.
either.
We don't have to do that this time because you can't see the
Oh.
questions. Other languages available.
ROAS, ACOS, and click-through rate.
Yeah, CTR. Here's one. Right, think about the question before you buzz in. How would you calculate your break-even ACOS of a product? Go.
To calculate the break-even ACOS, I would first establish the CPA, so the cost per acquisition on the product, and then I would build that, add my ACOS into the entire sort of what that cost me to get a sale into my margins.
Concisely.
Yeah, I would use it to work out my CPA to then work out how much it costs me to make a sale.
Fine. Accepted. 2 points. What role does ad placement play in success of your sponsored product campaign?
It depends. So what?
What role does the ad placement play in the success of your sponsored products campaign?
It allows you to influence where you're choosing to appear for your sponsored product campaign. So some products you want to appear top of search because it's maybe a low consideration product, whereas
It's getting a bit long.
well, it's the correct. I won't explain my answer.
Waffle.
Making new rules. It allows you to control where you want to be seen.
Higher placement usually leads to higher visibility. I'll give you 1 point, not 2.
I don't think that's incorrect, though, is it?
How can leveraging competitor analysis improve your PPC ad strategy on Amazon? Nia.
Can you repeat the question?
I didn't hear the question.
How can you leverage competitor analysis to improve your PPC strategy? You were looking.
Fine.
I didn't know what
I
I
saw that.
Eyes on the prize.
You
That's
sent
your
me.
first
You can't
warning.
see.
I
I can't see anything.
How can you leverage competitor analysis? Find what they're not doing and
I will accept it.
implement
Gaps in their strategy using keyword analysis. Last question of the round, and your last chance for 2 points. So you need to develop a bit of a lead. What are the best practices for using negative keywords on Amazon ad campaigns?
I would use them in my automatic campaigns to ensure that We're taking keywords that are relevant, moving them into manual campaigns, negating them in the autos so that we don't appear in the auto.
I will accept the answer. 2 points. Reese, what is the scores on the doors?
13 to Team Monkey, 5 to Team Panda.
Yeah, but they're on
13-5. Yeah.
We've had a
We'll
bit
take-
of
we'll take the
interaction.
Yep.
coming.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
on then, what have we got? Let's address those.
So Gladiator has said, hey, are there any jobs going?
It's
Yeah.
a good way to spend a Wednesday afternoon.
Marks if he loses for another week.
Josie
It's a good
has
job.
said, hi, Matt, it's your cousin.
Oh.
Oh. Hi.
And then
Hi,
Fiona
cuz.
says hi. Jamie Scott says, hey, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Send us your CVs, guys.
Yeah, good.
You need to come in more. I know you're trying to be a bit more there as well. Right, SEO, actually, and I didn't set this up.
I'm
So
scared.
we got 13-5. This is your double points round. You need to make it count. This is the only Amazon quiz on the internet and therefore the best globally, which we are very, very proud of. This week, I'm stepping in as host for Mia because Mark needs to be given a chance to win because he's been unable to beat me more than once in 5 weeks. How can long-tail keywords benefit your product listings on Amazon? Aggressively. Mia.
I must put a
They're
hole in
more
the table.
specific to what the actual product is, so it's more likely to convert to sales. Is what people are actually looking for.
I'll accept. Oops, sorry, hang on, lost my way.
On it for this.
Hey, Holly.
Ooh, there's a bit of sass in the team.
No, just rallying the squad.
Rallying the squad. What leadership. Sorry, 2 secs. What role does customer feedback play in Amazon search algorithm?
The higher the feedback, the better the visibility. So it contributes to overall discoverability.
Yep, I will accept that it can impact the product visibility and search ranking. Can you change the product title frequently? Yes, but
Yes. You can.
you physically can.
Physically can. That's the question.
Okay.
Answer.
All right, 1 point. Answer 3B. Should you change your product title frequently?
No,
No, you should not. But why should you not?
because the keywords that you put in place need to build traction, and it also deters people that might be coming to look back at your product from it being unrecognizable.
I will accept the answer, and I would have also accepted that it would confuse the algorithm as to what your product is and how it would categorize it. 1 point, 1 point. How important and why are the bullet points on your Amazon listing? Who's that?
So as of late, Amazon have said that they don't necessarily always contribute towards your discoverability. However, they are incredibly important because they are great for conversions. That's obviously where you want to highlight key features and USPs of the product. It has been said that elements of it can contribute towards SEO. However, it's more likely that titles and backlink search terms are what makes.
I will accept.
That's longer than mine.
Yeah.
It was a long one. It was a long one, which we don't,
It was a good answer.
which we don't like at Rocket Wars, the #1 worldwide Amazon quiz, as 3 minutes of research told us. I'm here with Team Panda and Team Monkey, named after my 2 dogs, who are here somewhere, but can't really be bothered to pick them up. And this is round 2, SEO of 4 rounds, and this is the next question. Get ready. What is the most important part of SEO for a listing?
Relevancy. So implementing keywords.
I mean,
into your,
physically, what field?
the title.
I was
Title.
gonna say that.
How do you determine optimal keyword density?
Can you explain the question?
How do you determine how many keywords to put into a?
Character limit?
Yeah. Technically not wrong. We'll give 1 point. But can you tell me what the overriding point would be when you're writing some copy? How you would determine what amount of keywords you would put in?
What amount? of
Is it depending how many high indexing keywords you have or repetition?
You want to ensure that the best keywords are in the first 75 characters because that's what's visible on mobile. So ultimately, within the first 75 characters.
I will give the point for that because it is very true. I would also have given the point to it still needs to be readable and engaging content.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The answer.
James.
Minus 1 point for that.
What is the impact?
Just try.
What is the impact of high quality images on your product ranking? Mia?
Hey.
It doesn't impact your ranking, but it does impact your conversions, and obviously the sales contributed as a result of that will impact your sales rank.
Correct, but not the answer to the question.
Repeat the question, please.
I'll tell you in a minute when I tell you the answer.
Repeat the question.
How can high quality images impact your product search ranking? Trust me, there is an accurate answer to this.
Where did you get the answer?
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I don't know
2,
how it would
A
impact.
high
A
quality
few
image
moments
would
later.
impact a high quality image would impact your click-through rate and therefore present you higher in the search results.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the same as.
Hi, George.
Hazmat,
Oh, salty.
no. What
2
does
points.
that mean?
You can't
Did
deduct
I
two.
just have.
Just deduct one.
No, deduct two, I said at the
okay.
start.
So if I remember that.
How can you use Amazon's brand analytics feature to improve your product visibility? Yep.
I'm trying to think about the question actually now.
If you can say a better answer
What can I
or,
get?
or an answer.
You can see which
Ellie's
areas
got
you
it.
need to improve. So
Which areas?
like brand store, brand page, brand story, brand page.
You can
It
see
gives you-
products that are bought together, so you might want to group them together in no variation.
It gives you information on
brand.
where the lifetime value of the customer and where
Oh,
they
they did
joined you in the
us.
funnel. He said if you can give me a better answer and where they joined you in the funnel so that you can tailor your strategy.
It provides insights on search terms and customer behavior, helping you to optimize listings. Neither of you were very close. In what way would external traffic impact your Amazon listing? Mia,
It would improve it. It would help it. Anything that's
it would.
driven from off Amazon will impact
External
it.
traffic
Yeah.
and sales velocity would very much help you rank higher. 2
Hi,
points.
Bean.
Last question of the round. Hi, Bean. How does pricing of your product influence its search ranking on Amazon? Hannah.
It needs to be competitive.
Yes, that is the answer I was looking for. Lee, what are the scores on the doors?
16 for Monkey and 17 minus 2.
Oh,
so-
16, 15.
Okay, so
Yeah.
really we're winning.
No, not
There's no more
We have
victories in this.
We have a question.
We have a question. What is the question, Jess, our producer?
This is from Scott in Cornwall. He asked the differences between search engine SEO strategy and Amazon SEO strategy. What is
Good question.
That was one of the questions.
You can have-
last week.
You can have a bonus point for whoever gets it.
Search engine off Amazon is more to help your product be found, whereas on Amazon it's for conversion.
It's with purchase intent on Amazon specifically, as opposed to like cataloging. So you'd just be like looking around. If you're on Google, you might not necessarily want to specifically buy something.
You just want to find it.
I will accept the answer. The scores are level, 16
Cool,
apiece. It's almost like that was fate. And we're out of double pointers, but we might throw in some bonuses along the way. Who knows on Trail. So, question number 21.
What's the category?
The category is account management. What's your job title?
Head of operations, actually.
So this next round is called operations management. We are Market Rocket. I am Matthew Peck.
Hi, Ron.
We are Market Rocket, and this is Rocket Wars, the #1 worldwide Amazon quiz, as 3 minutes of research told us. So therefore, we're going to claim it. Welcome to everyone on TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and my mum.
And your cousin.
And my cousin. Account management. How can you remove negative feedback? Remember this question, this is an account management question, not a listing management question.
Do you want to go? You can appeal for a strike through, and then Amazon will review it and against their
If they fulfilled
algorithm.
it by FBA, then they'll take responsibility and strike it through, or you'd have to address the issue separately and deal it with them.
I'm going to give 2 points because I was going to ask the bonus point question of what would constitute being the reason for removal, which is if Amazon take responsibility for the fulfillment through FBA. How does A+ content feature, how does the A+ feature benefit your product listing? A bit out of category, this one, but go for it.
It improves conversion rates.
It can improve conversion rate. I will give you the point. What are the benefits of using FBA over FBM?
Prime, next day delivery.
I will give it.
This is 2 account managers that make it hard. Isn't it?
What impacts your IPI score?
Stock and shipment performance.
Yeah.
Stock, shipment performance, and making sure nothing's like stranded or lost in the warehouse, so they don't penalise you for it.
Yeah. What specifically? It's your sell-through rate.
Sell-through rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you the point because you're pretty much there, but I'll also give them a point if they can be very concise. Inventory age.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
That was.
Well, sell-through rate in a way.
No, it's not.
No, it's
It's
not.
completely separate.
Fair enough. No, fair enough.
What is the process for adding a new product to your catalogue?
Depends.
I think I was first.
Go.
You can either add a product manually by clicking the add a product button, or you can upload it using a file.
I'll give the point. Is there another way? Don't actually know the answer to that.
Yes, there is actually a third.
Oh, there
You
is.
just said.
Can
Mia said so. No, you can't have it. It was a one-time only offer, so Hannah.
But if
I knew it. There's another way.
yeah, there is.
5,
No.
4, go.
Is it flat file upload?
No,
Did you
there's
do that?
another one. Listing inventory loader as well.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Listing them.
1
So
point.
if it exists on
Yeah, I
Amazon
wouldn't.
already,
I
you
wouldn't
no
use
point.
Inventory loader.
What would be your number one piece of advice going into a seasonal season?
Adequate stock holding so that you're not left with overstocks and storage fees after the end of the season.
And how would you calculate that?
You'd work out what the average daily sales was in terms of units, and based on the average, you'd forecast out with probably a percentage added in for like an increased period based on the previous year.
Fine point. In what way, what would be the solution to my problem if I have a counterfeit seller on my listing?
Report through brand registry.
And there is a scheme that I can use, not brand registry, to accuse myself. Go on.
Transparency.
Transparency is the answer. How does... This is not a great question. What would be
came
the
up with it.
what would be the number one thing you would need to do if your account was suspended?
Appeal and submit the relevant documents.
What would it be though? There is one thing specifically.
What do you mean?
If your
You
account's
would
suspended.
have to
If your
have
account's
an
suspended,
appeal.
there is a certain term that you would need to do.
Apologise.
Sorry.
Word in the mouth.
It's a cute answer,
Yeah,
but it's,
appeal.
yes, you would appeal it, but with what? There is
Relevant documentation.
there is a certain thing that is always asked for.
Your merchant ID. I don't know.
Merchant token
Just like identity documents and stuff.
Yeah, that's probably.
Plan of action.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No points.
Fair.
What strategies can you employ to increase your seller feedback rating? Go.
Increase your seller feedback rating. Be actively responding to staff and striking through stuff that can be claimed as done via FBA.
Correct. There's one other
And
part.
customer questions as well. You want to respond to through vendor.
Correct. They get the point. The one other thing.
What was the question again?
What strategies can be employed to increase your seller feedback rating? You can request reviews.
Oh.
What are the scores, Reese?
25 to 17.
We can get. We think, I don't know, we can get
25
1 point.
to 17.
Struggle bus.
This is I'm Matthew. This is Market Rocket, and we are Rocket Wars, the #1 global Amazon quiz. Jess, do we have any interactions to debate? Discuss? Fine. Let's hope we get some. Moving on to our final round, and you have a deficit of
We basically
8
need a whitewash.
points.
We need a
You
whitewash.
whitewash. How would you typically measure the performance of new A+?
That was me, yeah. So you can do a couple of things. You can obviously check your conversion rates, but what I would suggest doing is A/B testing. So you use your old A+ and your new A+ over a period of time to see what has the greatest impact conversion.
30 days.
That is the correct answer. Very good. If you weren't so far in front, I'd have given you a bonus point for a comprehensive answer. I'm hoping you're going to argue with me so I can put you into hazmat.
Minus
No
10.
arguing.
So quiet. Love you.
If you have little to no design skills and capabilities, what tool can you use to help build a video?
Sorry, can I just clarify within Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, custom video builder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just the video builder.
Sounds very like the store builder last week.
If you are putting a product into a variation, what can you do to enhance those variations?
Use swatch images.
Yes,
And
correct.
and then just hope. Because we're not buzzing.
I'm thinking about.
I know. I don't reckon. I think after.
I'm trying to. How do you determine the right balance between informational and promotional content in your brand store?
This is subjective.
Yeah, it is subjective.
Okay, the right balance between information. Well, you want the purpose of the brand store is ultimately to cross-sell other products within your brand. So you'd want to use it more as informative of like the brand heritage, the brand story, as opposed to sort of being promotional, which would be at the individual ASIN listing level.
Yes. If you've got an answer, I'll accept it for 5 points.
Can you repeat it? Because I have something.
How do you determine the right balance between informational and promotional content in your Amazon brand store?
I would suggest having a few category pages. So one of them having all the information about your brand and stuff that stays there all the time, and then changing up the other category pages depending on the seasonality and promos.
Agreed. 5 points.
Thank you.
What are the scores?
It is now 29 to 22.
Oh, the gap is
Did you get 5 points?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
7
The score
points.
doesn't matter as long as you win.
Okay. This question has 3 parts.
Oof.
What are 4 parts actually? 4 parts for 4 questions. And I'm going to go from top of the page down.
Mhm.
What are the 4 creative parts of a listing?
4. So listing images,
Yeah.
A+, brand story, brand store, and
That's
that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 points.
Trying to create more.
Mark, what day is it today?
It is Wednesday.
10 points.
Yeah.
No, that one's a joke.
Good one.
2 points deducted. Hazmat.
No, that's not.
What would be a effective strategy for highlighting your product features in your creative?
Infographic.
5 points.
Yay!
Gryffindor.
This feels unfair.
Go on. What are the scores, Reese?
It's 31 to 27.
31 to 27.
Still lose.
Last one for 5 points.
I think we might have a hazmat if that happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go off piece now. I would like to declare you the formal winners of Rocket Wars, but the wider competition will continue at the Quizmaster's discretion. So, give me 5 tips each
Oh, okay. So
for launching a new product. You can transfer for 30 seconds and then give me your answer.
5 tips.
Yeah.
Should we go first? Oh, it's not too loud. I'm still.
While they're doing that, this is Rocket Wars. I am Matthew, and this is part of the Market Rocket team. We are the #1 global Amazon quiz, so we believe as 3 minutes of research told us. I've just asked the teams to give us 5 key tips for launching a new product on Amazon, and those answers are...
Okay, you want to go? You've got.
We'll do it one by one, okay?
Okay.
So check your margins first. Make sure that it is a profitable product.
Like it.
And then what did you say?
Load the listing.
Oh yeah, obviously brand registry would then be first in order to be able to load the listing.
Yeah.
And then we'd always use FBA, so we'd send the stock into FBA.
Agreed.
And then we would send in stock to Vine so that we've got reviews. How many is that?
4. And then you would use every aspect of the creative field. So brand story, brand store, A+ content, and infographics and video.
Oh, I've got another one as well. You'd want to load the listing the first time with the SEO correct, because the original upload sticks, so there's incorrect information in it. It's a nightmare to update.
Very good.
Cool.
Or should we just say additional points?
I think additional. If you can give me reason to believe that they've missed anything from those top 5, then I will award you the points.
My suggestion would be to ensure that you own your EAN number, just in case you're competing against other sellers. And yeah.
I would add, I didn't hear all of yours, so if I do repeat any, sorry. I would add.
Can you just apologise to the viewers?
Sorry, I didn't think any of them. Comprehensive category research and advertising setup. So I think looking into the category and then making sure you're positioning your product properly is incredibly important especially in the launch phase.
You are both correct. GS1 is a very good point, and advertising I'm going to come to in a minute. But you did pretty much nail it in terms of your top 5 reasons for top 5 tips for launching a new product on Amazon, which were know your margin, enroll in brand registry, which you would need a GS1 for. What else did you say?
Upload the product the first time
Upload
with
the product for the first time with the SEO.
Use FBA, so send your stock in there.
Vine.
Yeah, send units into Vine, and what was the other thing?
Agreed. So there's the takeaway for anyone watching who's an aspiring Amazon seller.
Or you can reach out to us and we'll do it for you.
Hey! 5 points as a bonus.
Yeah.
Right, Mark, I'm going to give you guys the chance to counter that. If you're setting up your advertising campaigns for the first time, please confer and give me your joint answers. Tips for setting up your advertising campaigns.
Okay. So we've got 30
Yeah. 30 seconds to go. Jess, have we got any interactions while they are discussing that? Hi.
Fair enough.
Have we got any more questions? No questions. It's disappointing. Any personal questions about Mark would be welcomed.
No more questions.
No more questions.
You've asked enough.
One fun fact about Mark is that he walked around without his glasses on for 10 years.
There you go. What was the question again? What was the question?
Well, it's 5 top tips for setting up your first Amazon advertising campaign.
We've got
Okay, so I think my 5 top tips would be ensuring that the product is first retail ready and in stock, because quite often if you launch and you don't get the conversion rates you want, then that's going to have a long-term impact on your product. Proper sort of research into the USPs of your product and making sure you're very confident in what you're selling and why it's different, to build a comprehensive strategy. And then I think use of time and the way you start your sort of campaigns. You don't always have to have things 100% perfect before you launch any campaigns. You can start with an auto, start gathering data right from the beginning without necessarily having to have spent sort of 5 days doing all your research. You can get going straight away. Budget management, making sure you've got an adequate budget management for the type of for your estimated sales on your product. And
Can I add to that?
yeah, absolutely.
I would say an investment budget, because
Investment budget, I like it.
you can look at it from a margin perspective, but it's not going to get you the awareness that you want. So you should plan an investment budget.
I'll take it.
Agreed.
additional.
Before you answer, I should tell you that this is worth 10 points.
Okay, great. So to say something that Mark hasn't or Hannah hasn't already said, you want to make sure you're winning the buy box, obviously, because that can impact your ability to run sports product campaigns. You want to
Defense.
Oh yeah, you want to set up a defensive campaign so you're protecting your own listing real estate. You're at the kind of the beginning of your advertising journey, you'd obviously focus as well on your branded search terms and keywords. You'd start with autos, harvest from that from manuals.
Okay. What are the scores, Reece?
If we want this
95
one to
to
Mark,
me.
37, 36.
37, 36.
Right, you'd already.
If they get the 10.
But they're making scores up at this.
We'll make this one 9 points. They win. So the scores are level, and there is one question left, which I've been saving.
So
They're rattled.
1 point.
So this is for bragging rights, although you did technically win, because it's been a bit silly from that point. Hi, who's that?
Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
Bye.
The last question of Rocket Wars by Market Rocket, the Amazon accredited SPN agency and ads verified agency. And this is Rocket Wars, the #1 global worldwide Amazon quiz. The final question to decide this week's winners is, what does ACE stand for?
Amazon Standard Identification Number.
Boom. I've been Matthew. This has been Ellie.
hello.
What's your favourite subcategory?
Again, face moisturizer.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs in grocery.
Mia.
Hi.
Well, it's more of a bye, really.
Oh,
Bye.
bye. Thank you for joining and watching me win.
Harry. Hannah and Gary as a mix. And Mark.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Please reach
Like
out
and
to
subscribe.
us and we will help you. Everything we have mentioned is a service we offer.
Yeah.
Send us your CVs.
And until next week,
Go direct to you.
keep your bids high and stay in stock.
Thank you.